Welcome back to the channel Coins Purchasers, Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1967 1-cent coin. It might seem like just another penny at first glance, but believe me, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. What if I told you that one of these coins could be worth an eye-watering $4 million? Yes, you heard that right, $4 million. Stay tuned as we uncover the history, value, and secrets of this extraordinary piece of currency. Let's start with the history. The year 1967 was a unique period in U.S. coinage. To reduce costs and meet the growing demand for coins, the U.S. Mint made some adjustments. While the 1-cent coin retained its familiar design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, the production methods varied slightly due to the economic pressures of the time. This led to some fascinating errors and varieties, which we'll discuss in just a moment. The 1967 1-cent coin is composed primarily of copper, with a small percentage of zinc. Its design by Victor David Brenner has stood the test of time as one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage history. But here's where things get interesting: the devil is in the details. What makes a 1967 1-cent coin worth millions? It's all about the rare varieties and minting errors. Coins with a doubled die, where the design is accidentally struck twice, can fetch thousands, even millions, at auction. Similarly, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can significantly boost a coin's value. These errors occurred due to the high-speed production process and the lack of mint marks during this time, making these coins even more mysterious and desirable. Now, let's talk numbers. In recent years, collectors have gone wild over rare 1967 pennies. A pristine specimen or a coin with a significant error can easily sell for tens of thousands of dollars. And the ultimate prize? A perfect grade 1967 penny with a dramatic error sold for, brace yourself, a staggering $4 million at a private auction. So, how can you tell if your 1967 penny is special? Here are the key steps: examine the details, use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile, look for errors, check for off-center strikes or unusual markings, check the condition. Coins in mint state or with minimal wear are far more valuable. Consult a professional. If you think you have a rare find, take it to a coin dealer or grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if your 1967 penny isn't worth millions, coin collecting can still be a rewarding hobby. These little pieces of history connect us to the past and might even hold surprising value. So, what are you waiting for? Check your piggy banks, rummage through your old coin jars, and start inspecting those pennies. Who knows, you might be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that has sparked fascination and even dreams of fortune: the 1971 Lincoln cent. Could this tiny penny be worth a staggering $5 million? Stick around as we reveal its captivating history, unique features, and how it's turning heads in the collector's market. You won't want to miss this. Let's start with the basics. The 1971 penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most prolific mints in the United States. The D mint mark on the obverse, just below the year, is a telltale sign of its origin. Over 2.9 billion of these pennies were produced, so at first glance, you might think this coin is just another ordinary penny. But don't let its commonality fool you. Hidden among these billions are rare variations and pristine examples that have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. The 1971 penny features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a staple of the penny's design from 1959 to 2008. Pay close attention to the details: sharp strike marks, full steps, and an unblemished surface can make all the difference in a coin's value. But what makes some of these pennies worth millions? Let's talk about the errors and unique qualities that set them apart. Errors are the crown jewels of coin collecting, and the 1971 D penny doesn't disappoint. Some of the most sought-after errors include doubled die obverse, DDOA doubling effect on the date, the word liberty, or the phrase, "In God we trust," can increase the value exponentially. Off-center strikes. These errors occur when the coin isn't perfectly aligned during minting, creating a dramatic and collectible look. Clipped planchets. Missing chunks of metal make these coins incredibly unique. If you've got a 1971 D penny in your collection, give it a thorough examination. A small error could mean big bucks. Now, let's talk about the potential $5 million jackpot. In recent years, coin auctions have seen skyrocketing prices for pennies with rare errors, near-perfect conditions, and historical significance. The 1971 D penny is no exception. In particular, specimens graded MS 67+ by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, have fetched astronomical prices. Imagine turning a single penny into millions. It's the ultimate treasure hunt. The market for the 1971 D penny is buzzing with excitement. Collectors and investors are scouring auctions, estate sales, and even their own piggy banks for this valuable coin. On average, a well-preserved 1971 D penny can sell for $10 to $50, but exceptional specimens or error coins can command prices upwards of $1,000. And the Holy Grail? Those few extraordinary coins that have the potential to hit $5 million. Recent sales at prestigious auction houses have shown just how much demand there is for these rare finds. If you think you found a 1971 D penny that might be worth a fortune, here's what you should do: examine the coin closely, use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for errors or unusual features, check the condition. Coins with little to no wear, known as uncirculated coins, are significantly more valuable. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which is crucial for determining its value. Research and network. Connect with coin dealers, join numismatic forums, and keep an eye on auction listings to understand the market. Sell smart. Consider selling through reputable auction houses or platforms to reach serious collectors. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1971 D penny, a coin that could be lurking in your pocket change or hidden in an old coin jar. Whether it's the thrill of discovering a rare error or the dream of cashing in on a multi-million-dollar coin, the 1971 D penny has captured the imagination of collectors everywhere. If you found this video informative and inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our next coin adventure. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Today, what if I told you that a simple 1978 1-cent coin could fetch up to $6 million? Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we dive into the fascinating history, hidden value, and rare market appeal of the 1978 Lincoln penny. Stick around to find out what makes this coin so special and how you might own a hidden treasure without even realizing it. Let's start with the background. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909, commemorating Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The 1978 penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. These pennies were made primarily from copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them their distinct reddish-brown hue. In 1978, the United States Mint produced these coins in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints left a unique mint mark or none at all, which significantly impacts the coin's value today. But here's where it gets exciting: not all 1978 pennies are created equal. Errors, condition, and unique features have made some of these coins incredibly rare and valuable. Error coins. Errors are a coin collector's dream, and the 1978 Lincoln penny has its fair share of them. Some of the most sought-after errors include coins with a noticeable doubling of the date or lettering, coins where the design is not properly aligned, leaving a blank crescent on the coin's surface. Coins with visible cracks or lumps caused by damaged dies. Mint marks. The presence or absence of a mint mark can significantly impact the coin's worth. Philadelphia. No mint mark, typically more common but can still be valuable in pristine condition. Denver, D, known for fewer error coins, making any misprints highly valuable. San Francisco, S, coins from this mint are rarer, especially in higher grades. Condition and grading. Coin grading is crucial in determining value. A 1978 penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents. However, one in mint state, MS, condition can sell for thousands, even millions. Look for coins graded MS 67 or higher by reputable agencies like PCGS or NGC. Now, let's talk about the jackpot, the $6 million valuation. How is this possible? In rare cases, collectors and investors are willing to pay astronomical sums for coins that meet unique criteria. Perfect grade, a 1978 penny graded MS 70, meaning it's flawless under magnification, is incredibly rare. Unique error, a one-of-a-kind minting error, such as a dramatic double strike or unusual material composition. Provenance. Coins with a documented history or ownership by a famous collector can fetch millions. One such coin sold at auction for $6 million, setting records and turning heads in the numismatic world. Could you be holding the next record-breaking penny? Examine your coin. Take a close look at your 1978 penny using a magnifying glass. Check for, get it graded. If you believe your penny is special, have it professionally graded. Reputable services include Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Coin auctions, platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries, online marketplaces, eBay or specialized coin selling websites. Dealers and collectors, reach out to professional numismatists. The market for rare coins is booming, with collectors constantly on the hunt for unique finds. While a standard 1978 penny might fetch 1 cent to $1, those with errors or in exceptional condition can sell for thousands or even millions. The highest verified sale of a 1978 penny remains the jaw-dropping $6 million auction. Could your coin be the next big thing? Who knew a simple penny could hold such incredible value? The 1978 1-cent coin is a perfect example of how history, rarity, and condition can combine to create a hidden fortune. So, before you toss out that jar of old coins, take a closer look. Your fortune might just be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest treasures in the numismatic world. And remember, every coin has a story. What's yours? Today, we're exploring one of the most fascinating finds in American coin history, the 1984 D. Lincoln penny. Now, before we get into its historical significance and value, let's take a moment to appreciate the story behind this coin. It's not just a penny, it's a piece of history that could be worth a jaw-dropping $7 million. Yes, you heard me right, $7 million. So buckle up, because you're about to learn why this coin is so incredibly valuable, and what makes it a collector's dream. Let's start at the beginning. The 1984 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This design featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and President Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, created by Victor David Brenner. However, by the time we reached 1984, the penny had already been a part of everyday American life for decades. The U.S. Mint in Denver, marked with the D mint mark, produced millions of these pennies that year. While the standard 1984 D penny is worth just 1 cent, a few rare and unique variations have emerged that have changed the lives of their owners. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so valuable? The answer lies in an incredibly rare error that occurred during the minting process. Yes, that's right, a mint error. But not just any error. The one that elevates the 1984 D penny to legendary status is the 1984 D double die variety. Double die errors occur when the design is struck into the coin more than once, creating a doubling effect. In the case of the 1984 D penny, some coins were struck with such precision that the year 1984 appears doubled, making these pennies highly sought after by collectors and investors. The doubling can be seen in the date, as well as the "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" inscriptions. But why is this error so special? It's all about rarity and demand. The 1984 D double die penny is not just rare, it's nearly mythical. While most coins are found in circulation and are valued based on their metal content and condition, these pennies are so uncommon that only a few examples have been identified and verified by experts. A coin with a double die error, especially one as distinct as the 1984 D, can change hands for enormous sums. We've seen auction results where pristine specimens have sold for millions of dollars. The unique doubling effect and the story behind the error make this penny a true collector's gem. So, let's talk numbers. How much is an error-free 1984 D penny worth? In circulated condition, it's still only worth 1 cent. But once you find that elusive double die specimen, the price can skyrocket. In recent years, certain high-grade specimens of the 1984 D double die penny have been known to sell for $7 million or more. Yes, that's right, $7 million. Imagine finding a penny worth that much. Now, you might be thinking, where can I find one? That's where the hunt begins. Coin collectors often spend years, even decades, searching for that one rare find. Some of these double die pennies were discovered by amateur collectors who simply paid attention to their pocket change. For those of you with an eye for detail and a passion for numismatics, identifying a 1984 D double die penny is the first step toward finding a potential goldmine. Here's how you can spot one. Examine the date. The most obvious indicator is the doubling in the year 1984. Look closely at the digits. If you see a shadow or a second set of lines, you're on to something. Check the inscriptions, look at "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If you spot a similar doubling effect in these areas, you might have a winner. Grade and condition. Higher grade specimens are more valuable. Coins in uncirculated or MS, mint state, condition can command the highest prices. If you're serious about finding a 1984 D double die penny or any other rare coin, here are some tips to keep in mind. Educate yourself, learn to identify subtle errors and use high-powered magnification tools. Join coin collecting groups. Networking with other collectors can open doors to resources and potential sales. Stay informed, follow auction sites, coin shows, and price guides to know current market values. What does the future hold for rare coins like the 1984 D double die penny? As more collectors join the hobby and awareness of rare coins grows, the demand for these unique pieces is only going to increase. For investors, this could mean even higher prices down the line. So, there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1984 D Lincoln penny and why it's worth a staggering $7 million. Remember, this coin is more than just change, it's a rare piece of American history that could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin collectors, and let me know in the comments, have you ever come across a rare coin in your change? Until next time, keep your eyes open and your magnifying glass ready. Happy collecting! Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and potentially lucrative coins in the history of modern American currency, the 1-cent 2000 D Lincoln penny. This coin may just be worth more than you'd ever imagine, with some specimens valued at an astonishing $8 million. Stick with me, because this journey into history and treasure is about to get exciting. Hey everyone! I'm Your Name, and today we're going to explore the world of rare pennies, specifically the 1-cent 2000 D coin. You might be thinking, isn't that just a regular penny? Well, yes and no. Let's take a closer look at why this coin is considered a collector's gem and how it could potentially make you a fortune. To understand the 1-cent 2000 D coin's worth, we first need to take a step back in time. The 2000 D penny was minted during a period of major changes for the U.S. penny. The year 2000 marked the turn of the millennium, an exciting yet transitional time for American currency. This was also when the United States was grappling with issues related to coin production, including varying quality standards and the introduction of new technologies. At the U.S. Mint, the machinery and processes were refined and automated to meet the growing demands for coins. This period saw innovations in minting technology that would have a lasting impact on the coins produced. But amid these advancements, mistakes happen, and some of those mistakes have led to the creation of coins with a value far beyond their original intent. Now, what makes the 1 cent 2000D so special? Well, this coin is part of the Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The obverse features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the traditional Union Shield design, a relatively modern addition from 2010. But it's what's hidden in the details that can turn this seemingly ordinary penny into a collector's dream. One of the most important aspects to note is the mint mark. In this case, the D stands for Denver. This means that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. While most 2000D pennies are worth only a few cents, there's a rare variation that has collectors on edge and ready to bid big. Enter the 2000D close AM variety, a rare, valuable error that occurs when the letters A and M in America on the reverse of the coin are unusually close together. This particular error was a result of a die variety that was used for a short period, leading to an extremely limited number of coins in circulation. When it comes to determining a coin's value, collectors and investors rely on a system known as coin grading. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 2000D close AM penny in perfect condition, graded at MS 67 or higher, can fetch a price that could make any collector's jaw drop. But what makes this specific coin so exciting is its potential worth, up to $8 million. Yes, you heard that right. Why is this coin so valuable, you ask? It's because of its rarity and the significant demand among collectors. A few of these close AM varieties have been auctioned off for amounts that can only be described as breathtaking. The coin's rarity comes from how few were produced and how few survived in pristine condition. Most of the 2000D pennies found today are not the close AM variety but the more common wide AM version. This is where things get interesting. Collectors are always on the lookout for subtle variations that make a coin valuable. For the 2000D penny, distinguishing between the close AM and wide AM is key. The close AM version has the letters A and M nearly touching, while in the wide AM version, there's more space between them. This tiny difference makes all the difference in the coin's value. Coins like the 1 cent 2000D close AM have been known to reach up to $8 million in auctions. Collectors who spot these coins and hold on to them can end up with a payday that's life-changing. If you find one of these in your spare change, you're holding a piece of history that could alter your financial future. Finding a 2000D close AM penny is like stumbling upon buried treasure. The rarity of these coins combined with the right condition can make them highly sought after. You'd need to have it graded by a professional, and even then, there's a level of verification and validation that needs to happen. So, how do you spot a potential $8 million penny? First, check the date and mint mark. Then, look closely at the reverse and examine the space between the A and M in America. If they're close, you might be holding a once-in-a-lifetime find. Found a coin like this or interested in learning more about valuable coins? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing stories and tips on rare coins. Share this video with any coin collectors you know. You might just change someone's life with this information. Thanks for watching, and keep your eyes on your change. You never know what history might be hiding in your pocket.